I find it really interesting how you can design containers to hold things and organize things and to allow you to carry things more efficiently. I've always been like just kind of in awe about that. Like the almost infinite number of variations on a backpack, or how you can make a pouch to do so many different things for so many different people. And when it comes to containers, it's almost like unlimited of how you can configure and design these things. And I just find it really interesting. It's one of my most favorite things to add to my collection is containers. And it's because it allows me to do so much more than if I did not have them. So I went around the house today and gathered up 10 containers. Some of these are backpacks, some of them are pouches, some of them are other different types of containers. And with the exception, I think, of one of these images, I took all of them outside, try to get a decent picture for you so you could really see it while I talk about it. And that's what I want to do, just kind of ramble for a moment about each one of these and just kind of give you my opinion on the brands and maybe even the item itself. So this is not going to be like 10 different reviews on 10 different products per se. It'll just kind of be a little bit of an opinion piece. So let's jump into it. The first is the Red Rock Outdoors Gear brand. I've only have one thing from them, and it's this backpack you see here. I do believe a few years ago when I bought this, it was like $40, and I believe the price has gone up a bit on this one. But that's what it was when I got it. It was like $40, and it's a bit tactical looking. I have tried different ways to make it look less tactical, but it's kind of hard to do. And I've had this particular backpack in various roles, everything from a get-home bag to an EDC bag, but now it's just kind of an auxiliary bag that I use when I go for a little day hike, and that's about it. But for what it is, it's a good bag. It has decent materials, SBS zippers. Nothing has broken on it. There's no tears or rips. It holds up. I currently keep a water bladder in there, as well as just some essentials and some basic survival kit items. And I keep the bag really lightweight. I keep a shamog in there and a boonie hat. It's just real basic, simple things. And so the loadout is very light, and it's really comfortable and easy to carry in the woods. The shoulder straps are comfortable. Overall, I think it's a really good, fair value, and it's a pretty decent brand. So that's kind of how I feel about the Red Rock Outdoors Gear brand. Now, the next brand is Orca Tactical. Orca is pretty interesting. There's quite a bit of a following with this company. And I didn't realize that until I kind of started to become more aware of them about a year and a half ago. And I finally, after a few months of research, decided to try out one of their pouches, one of their medical pouches. I do believe it's one of their largest trauma kit pouch. And it's the one that has like the Velcro backing, so you can like attach one part to like a Molly pack or something that has Molly. And then you can take the main pouch off by just ripping it off of where the Velcro is actually connecting to the main pad, which is connected to the Molly. So basically it's like a quick access pouch. So it's really cool. And I like mine so much. I have mine like in their multicam. And I like mine so much, I got a few more last year for Christmas for some family members that were building their trauma kit. Well, I was kind of helping them build their trauma kit, but that was one of the pouches that we used. And so far, no one's had any issues with their pouches. So all I have to say, the report is it's good. It's holding up. The price was excellent. Not super cheap, but I did get mine on sale. Well, all the ones that I bought were on sale, and so it was very fair. Let's go to Rothko. Now, Rothko has been around for a long time. I remember as just a kid, we would buy stuff for camping that had Rothko on it. But a lot of that stuff was a bit cheesy, and maybe it was just the stuff that we were buying from whatever store, but a lot of it was like imported stuff that wasn't made very well. They certainly, I think at some point, were making things that were from America. At least I think some of their items were. But I just had a real bad taste in my mouth growing up and all through my young adulthood And there was this pack, and I think this was like at least 10, 12 years ago, something like that I saw from a little mom and pop store online. And there was this backpack that I thought it was really kind of unique in a lot of ways because it just kind of was something different than I didn't have at the time. And that was this Rothko small assault pack. And I didn't really understand that it was actually just copying, or it was kind of like their version. But yet it's still a copy of a Maxpedition Falcon design. But that's what it was. And I think I spent like $40. Now, that was quite a bit of money, actually. And do I think it's worth $40? Not really at all. But that was just what I did. And you live and learn. I can't say that I would really recommend this particular backpack or some of the other stuff I have from Rothko. But I am aware that apparently they do have some upper end stuff that I've never tried before. And they do have some clothing as well that I've heard that is not too bad at all. So maybe there's a whole nother level of their product line, or there's product lines that are just a lot nicer made or better made. And so maybe that stuff is good, but the stuff that I've checked out and used are just okay at best. Let's move to the next brand, and that is my EDC bag, and that's a Rigor bag. Rigor is relatively new to the United States. I think in like the last maybe year or so, they've been like importing for the first time. And I was one of the first people to get their bags. And, well, a bag. I didn't get more than one, just one. Now, I've helped them sell quite a few. I mean, good Lord, maybe like 50, 60 bags have been used through my Amazon links probably by now. So definitely people are buying them. And I know the prices have gone up a bit since I've got mine. But they're really good bags. They're kind of what you would consider more like a lightweight or light duty type of, bag system. It's not meant for like, war zone activity or going out surviving in the woods for, 2 weeks at a time. It's just lightweight products, light duty, materials for that purpose, to be lightweight. So for what it's supposed to be, it does a great job. And I haven't had any kind of tears or rips or nothing either. Even though I say it's lightweight material, it's still strong, and I haven't had any. But they're very comfortable. This is the thing. They're so comfortable. The padding is unbelievable, and I love how everything is designed and laid out. And so I can't say enough good things about it. Especially since I got in at the price point that was just ridiculously low. I can't complain at all. So I'm really happy with my bag. So if you're just looking for maybe an EDC bag or a day pack, maybe it's not a bad choice. Now, outdoor products. Now, for like the last probably 15 years, I've been buying some of those waist packs and have had no problems. I still have all of them. I have not destroyed or even damaged any of them, which is kind of mind blowing because the smaller ones I paid about $6 for, the medium size about $8, and the large ones about $10. and they all still work. It's quite amazing. Now, I personally boycott Walmart because of their politics, but that's where I got them all when I used to do business with Walmart before they got too crazy. But yeah, outdoor products, even though I would say that they're probably a light duty type of gear, they hold up. And what I'm really surprised is the zippers. All the zippers are doing good. So typically that's the first to go on things that are that inexpensive, but mine are still working. The next brand would be the Pelican brand. And what you see here is my 1150 case. This is the hard case that I use to store a firearm and a few extra magazines. And under the foam, because I have a custom foam piece to hold the firearm and magazines. Underneath, though, there's like a little space carved out, and so you can put various things. And what I have in there is I have a few pieces of survival gear. And so it's a really nice case. And for the most part, Pelican products aren't cheap at all. I mean, you probably know this if you're into containers like I am. But I did happen to just get this deal. I mean, I don't know how this came about, but it was on Amazon. It was a very limited deal. And I was able to get this case here you see for like, I'm pretty sure it was like $24. That's what I remember paying. It was a number of years ago, so this is not recent. But what a deal. I think it was like half off at least. And it came with that pick and pluck foam so you can customize any type of shape to fit whatever, you want to put in there. So it could be electronics or it could be tools or whatever. So I wholeheartedly believe that this is a good product because it's really done me well. And it looks still like almost brand new since the day I bought it. So it just wears very well as well. In terms of like price, though, I think that, it's kind of sometimes you pay for what you get. And if you can get these on sale, definitely. But at their regular price, for me personally, it was just too expensive. But it's not that it doesn't mean that it really isn't worth it. It's just for me, I couldn't personally afford it. So definitely a good product, though. It's a great brand. The next, and I'm not sure how many people know about this one. It's called the Bushmer brand, the Bushmer, or some people even say Bushmer. It's a company that, goes way back with the U.S. military. Even during the wars, I believe the last war we had, the World War II, that they were doing like a bunch of the leather work for the government and making various bags and things. And I think they were one of three that were like the top three that they were using for leather manufacturing. So at one point, they were like pretty substantial. I think they're still around from what I see, but I don't really know what they do per se anymore. But this particular company is amazing. I don't even really know how long, that this particular piece that you see on the screen has been around or out or whatever. I don't even know exactly what it's even called. I mean, I know that it's a pistol case, but this thing is it's amazing, actually. I got this when I purchased something, this came with it. And this fits a full-size handgun with no problem. It's made of some of the really top shelf leather through and through. It's amazing. On the inside, though, it has like sheep wool as the cushion. It's like a really dense, really nice sheep wool. And I've never seen anything like it. And once again, it just came with something that I purchased. So I was just so happy to have it. And I didn't even realize how nice it is until even recently. I was kind of looking at it and going, man, that is really nice. I don't know why I never noticed. But yeah, it's a great pistol case. Of course, you can store other things in there as well, electronics or whatnot. But definitely, though, if you can find something of this brand, and it's spelled Bucheimer, it's pretty nice. So the next brand is LA Police Gear. And I've recently talked about them off and on. What a great company. What a great line of products. And man, when they have sales, sometimes the sales are just tremendous and super high value. In many cases, it really is amazing. And so when it comes to what you see on the screen here, this is one of their pistol cases. It's a soft case. And of course, I have a lot of other products from them. I have some of their bailout bags and just a whole host of other types of pistol cases as well. And some of their pouches, all kinds of pouches, in fact. I just like their stuff. They have great selection of colors and their material is very good. It's a very good choice. It's not heavyweight, but it certainly isn't lightweight. It's a very good midweight material that they pick. And it's very durable too. It just wears and wears and wears. And this stuff, it continues to look brand new for a long period of time. Now, I've had this pistol case you see here on the screen for a number of years. And let me tell you, it looks like brand new. The zippers work perfect. They're smooth as butter. I really can't complain at all. So, I mean, if you have any questions at all, or if you have any hesitation, I should say, with LA Police Gear, don't have any, hesitation. And to just reduce the likelihood of you having any regrets, just wait and be patient for a sale. They have sales all the time. It's like every couple of weeks they'll have some kind of big sale. So just be patient and get your stuff on sale. The next brand is Maxpedition. I can't say that I have like a bunch of Maxpedition stuff, but I have a number of them. I'm thinking I have four to five pouches or pouch organizers. I have a backpack for sure. I got the Falcon 2. And I keep thinking there's probably something else I'm missing. Maybe a couple of things I'm missing. Anyways, I have a few things. And I've owned them for a number of years now. So it's not new at all. And I do keep up with their website and the company. And I'm always looking at, the new stuff coming out every year at SHOT Show and all that. And I have to say that they're really a pretty decent company. And they have high value for the most part, especially when you can get them on sale or on a clearance event. But their actual retail price, which I wouldn't, understand why anyone would want to pay the actual retail price. But if you were to give what they actually are saying is their true full retail, I don't think that's a good value at all. They're good products. In fact, they're very good products for the most part. I haven't had any problems at all with their products. But I have to say, though, that you kind of have to be a little bit careful on price because this could be one of those situations that you pay for the quality, or you could in some situations, but you don't really even have to. If you're just really good at watching for sales, you can get some incredible deals. And I'll just give you a place to go that's even typically better priced than Amazon when it comes to their Maxpedition products. It's basically the subsidiary, or sometimes they call it the sister company, that Amazon actually owns. It's called Woot, WOOT, just woot.com. And they, on a regular basis, feature Maxpedition products, sometimes 50, 60% off, no joke. So no reason at all to pay full retail or even like 10 or 20% off retail. That's still too high in my opinion. You can do a lot better. But overall though, if you get the right price, Maxpedition stuff is amazing. What you see here on the screen is one of my organizers. This is the micro organizer. I just love this organizer. It's very, very just useful. It fits in most pockets. It has adequate room and organization. I mean, it wears like a champ. It wears like iron. And so it still looks like almost brand new. And I've had it for a number of years now. And I can't even tell you how much pocket time it's had. It's got to be like weeks and weeks worth of pocket time already. I mean, pretty cool stuff. The next brand is MTM Case Guard. And in particular, what I'm showing here on the screen is something I got relatively recent. But see, I actually have experience with this company going back many, many years when it comes to their ammo cans. But I'm just using this kind of as, something to look at here. And what you're seeing here is the ammo, one of their ammo crates. And this is the one that has the 4 ammo cans. So it has the smaller cans, which is like the 30 cal equivalent. They also have one that has like 3 cans, which is like the 50 cal equivalent. And I have recently ordered that. That'll be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, MTM Case Guard is awesome. They have some great stuff. I have a number of their cans. And I know I have a lot of friends that have a lot of their ammunition organizers, various trays and various little like ammo boxes. I personally have not gotten into that. I don't really have any of that at all. I just kind of like their ammo cans, and I just have a bunch of them. And what I use mainly the ammo cans for is just to organize gear. I mean, almost none of them have real ammo in it or any kind of ammunition at all. I just like to put gear in there. But they do really well, though, to put ammo boxes, like, if you're getting like different types of ammunition, to organize that in different calibers. And I mean, it does do really good for that. But just to put other stuff in there as well, awesome. And so, one of these ammo crates also makes really a good organizer for your vehicle. So if you're putting together like a vehicle kit, wow. I mean, might want to consider one of these, either the 30 cal can size or the 50 cal, and just see if that could help you organize your vehicle. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's just something a little bit different, just different brands of container makers, and just kind of my thoughts on it. So thanks for watching. Catch you later.